Hello, Styles Point teachers. This is Sarah Young from the Media Center. Welcome to the screencast of MackinVIA Databases for Teachers. Primary uses for this screencast include language arts, history, and social studies teachers, but science and math teachers will find useful classroom database resources in this tutorial as well. So first you'll need to log into MackinVIA, and you can do this from home or from school. And you will need to select Styles Point Elementary from the drop-down and then log in. And let's see, if you're not already on the database page, you'll select it from over here on the left-hand side, and you'll want to make sure that you're on 60 results, not on 30. So you'll be able to see all of the databases in one place. And there are a lot. So we just wanted to highlight a few of the new databases. And let's see, Culturegrams is new for history and social studies, and it has interesting fast facts and kid life information about children in other cultures and other countries. In the kids edition, kids can look at a typical day in the life. They can learn some phrases from other languages, which is fun, and they can even figure out what a Fijian kid might eat for lunch. And if you switch over to the World Edition, teachers can use this to find, tidbits and infographics about food, greetings, family life, holidays. Here's an example of an infographic that you could download. And holidays, there's a whole lot of information in here. So then, if you click out of there, then another new one from EBSCO is the History Reference Center. So you can choose different eras in, let's say, for example, U.S. history. You've got American Revolution, colonization, World War. Let's look at expansion and manifest destiny. You'll be able to find all sorts of different issues, biographies, papers, things like that. So let's say Lewis and Clark, for example. From here, you can limit your search by just full text articles or peer-reviewed papers, and you can use this nifty sliding tool to just select the most recent articles on this subject. And from here, you'll be able to click through and look at the abstract, or you can just go ahead and download the PDF full text version of whatever articles you would like to use. Next, clicking back through to this one, I thought might be an interesting tool. Opposing Viewpoints and Contexts is a frequently updated database from Gale that examines news and trends. You can see where they have health and medicine, law and politics, energy and environment. And the neat thing about this is that it is different points of view. So I thought it would be a good tool for classroom debate or for opinion writing. You can click through, you can listen to the articles, you can use any of the citation tools. Gale does a really good job on that generally. And another thing that I thought would be really fascinating is that they do have a selection of maps by topic. And I thought that had a lot of potential as a classroom resource. So you can click through, they're all in alphabetical order, and there are a lot of them. So let's look at this one, attention deficit disorder, and you can look at it and break it down by state. So just thought that might be an interesting tool for the classroom. Next, we'll scroll back up to Chronicling America. Chronicling America is supported by the Library of Congress and has access to a searchable database of U.S. newspapers. So you and your class can browse or search up here by just our state papers, or you can come down here and look at recommended topics. and it's pretty exhaustive. But this is a really interesting way of looking at the local perspective on things like the gold rush or, in the outbreak of World War. And this includes small town newspapers, historic Black newspapers, rural papers. So this is a super way to look at public opinion on inventions like the bicycle or what was happening at a particular time, even styles and fashions. There's really no end of ways to use this particular database. Next, if you scroll down a bit, we have Power Knowledge, Earth Space Science. And this is a great science tool for 5th and 6th grades with life and physical science articles, projects. There are even online games. Topics include Earth cycles, ecosystems and biomes, energy and mass, maps, environment. There's a whole lot in here. So you can watch videos, you can explore and play games. And one thing that I thought was really fun is that they have a whole different series of experiments and classroom science projects. So I thought that might be fun for teachers to look at as well. And if you scroll down a bit more, you'll see you also have access to Power Knowledge Life Science and Power Knowledge Physical Science. So from MackinVIA, you have access to all of your Pebble Go resources up here, and also all of your Brain Pop resources. I know those are very popular as well. So feel free to log in, click through, and explore. And if you would like to be registered to win the $5 Starbucks card, please send your answer to the following question down to the Media Center. And you have until September 8th, which is Friday. What feature database from this tutorial makes use of the Library of Congress's digital newspaper collection? So let us know. Thanks.